In this video, I'm going to show you two different methods to add text to your project, to finish your project. The Alphabet 2 graphic set that we purchased from MyVinyl Designer is designed to have a text object underneath the larger alphabet character. On the right side of your screen on the function bar is a text button. This text button will open the text creation window. In this field, you can type 3 lines of text. If you immediately type in the text you're going to use in your project, you will be able to preview the font as it will look in your project as you scroll through looking for the correct font. Within FairyCut, you have two font lists available for your project. If you click on TrueType, this will show you a list of all fonts installed on your computer to choose from. If you click on the FairyCut button, you will see a list of all fonts that were included with your software purchase when you purchased FairyCut software. If you know the name of your font, you can type the name of your font and it will immediately go to that font within the list for you to select. Much quicker and easier. In the height window, you can type in the height of your text as it will first appear within your project. You can adjust this later. 1.0 would be 1 inches tall based on the capital letter N. This check mark, if it is here, after you click OK, you will see a window that will allow you to adjust your character spacing and your vertical spacing. It's called the visual spacing window. If you type something within this window, it will adjust the character spacing of all letters within your project. If you click on the carets, it will also adjust all characters at one time in your project, the character's horizontal spacing. If you click on this arrow, it will also adjust all of your characters at one time, the horizontal spacing to be equal. 3 different ways you can adjust this horizontal spacing. The right side of this window will adjust your vertical spacing if you have more than one line. When you are finished, close this window. At the bottom of my screen on the toolbar, I'm going to click the Zoom All so that I can see all of my project. This is my text created from this button on the right side of my screen. On the left side of your screen in the Tools bar is the capital T with Write Text button. If you click this button and then you click on your project and start typing immediately, your text will appear on your project using the last font that you previously chose for a text project using the text button from the function bar. See how these two texts look identical? That is because this text is using the same choices that we selected for this text. If I double click this text, I see the same window. I can change the font, I can change the size of the text, and when I close it, I will see the visual spacing window allowing me to change the visual spacing as well. I'm going to delete that text. And you have to close this window here before you can move on to another. I'm going to move this over. I'm going to adjust the width, change the vertical spacing a little bit, try to get the vertical spacing even. I'm going to click on the Zoom All to get all of my project in my project window again. The easiest way to make sure this text object is perfectly centered within my project is to take my mouse and select all my project, right click and choose Align Center. This will make sure my name is perfectly centered within my project.